How are y'all doing today? Hello, Red. Welcome. 1 second. Yo, how y'all doing?
Huh, that's a little suspicious.
Hello, stalkers. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. How are y'all doing? We're back. We got Genshin Impact. Because I'm doing good, Fix the grade screen, just making sure everything's set up and ready. Yeah. Oh, crap. Forgot the thing's still plugged in. How are y'all doing? Welcome. New stuff. We got new banners. Well, hopefully we get the Primo Gyms to do wishes for today. Maybe we could do. We could try doing Senora again. I'm thinking mainly just focusing on just doing the like new stuff today. We could try an attempt or two. We still need to. I did some artifact grinding for Deanna. We'll have to see. Doing my commissions. I don't know. Hopefully we can still do some of them. Jeez. There's a crowd support. Nice. Alright, I don't know what those are. Alright. I think in order to do this, because I looked last time, I think we have to do the Ganyu Quest first. So, lucky
Guess
you,
we can
Red.
rest a bit.
I guess it's Ganyu time. I need to do all those side quests. I've been focusing on like the Archon and the event ones. I just never got to doing any of the side ones. Once we get caught up with the story, I'll go through them all. I believe we need to go to this one to find Ganyu. You're getting your wand. Ah, yes. So I don't know if you need to finish this quest or if it's like some of the other times where you just have to go to the quest and then suddenly you can do the other one now. So we'll have to see. Hello, Tangy, welcome. How you doing? Need to finish probably. Oh well, we can do Ganyu's quest today, and then next time we can start whatever. And then whenever I'm ready for what's it called? Whenever I'm ready for, you know, whatever it's called. Oh, battery controller's low. I was just charging it though. I was playing Persona earlier, so forgot what I was saying. Probably something about the Archon quest. You're saving up for Kokomi? Nice.
Huh?
Hopefully whenever that happens.
Standing over there. That's Ganyu.
Whenever that happens, I can try getting that too. Why is it telling me to go over there? Oh! Red, Ganyu fans, I'm sorry, but I've unlocked the quest now. I think I've unlocked the quest now. I'm doing good. Alright guys, don't worry, we will do the quest. At some point. Don't worry. Whenever I get through the Archon quests, or just feel like it, we'll do like all the side quests I have. Like, here, like, hold on. All like these quests, we'll go through them all when I get the chance. You mean no Yomiya? Oh, nice. Haha, laughs and has Yomiya, but cries and doesn't have Ayaka. Anyway! Oh. Shouldn't I have taken full damage there? You good, Diluc?
I have gathered everyone here today to make an
My leg just
important
randomly hurts.
announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project.
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone
Yeah,
up so
can everyone
much
have it
lately.
in 2.5, please?
The Jade Chamber means a lot to
I mean,
Lady
what?
Ningguang.
I mean, yeah, this is
Getting
cool.
involved in
It's,
this would
you
be
know.
a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago,
Imagine,
I have
like,
already had many people
voicing
contacting me
and
to
random
declare
as
an interest
NC
in joining the project.
NCP?
Nevertheless,
Yeah, NCP,
I do have
right?
a few matters I should like to entrust
And
to you
PC,
here
sorry.
today. The building
Imagine,
site
like-
has been chosen, and most of
Imagine
the
like
materials
voicing
have been
a
assembled.
Genshin NPC side
3
character,
key items are,
and then that
however,
voice line
still
is in like
outstanding.
one of the trailers.
They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores,
All right,
and
fetch
Adepti
quest time.
Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other two.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question
Still waiting
of
for
if,
just one of the
but of
random
when.
side
I
characters
take the
that walk
saying,
through
time
town
is money,
to join as
more
a playable
seriously than
character.
most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. And in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question.
Have you ever heard of
may
the hit
ask
game
me
Among Us?
anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year,
Timmy
Then
should be
it's the
playable.
deal
Yup.
of a lifetime.
Timmy or
Information
Tepe or
from
whatever his
Lady
name is.
Ningguang is priceless.
Hello, Alicia, welcome.
Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but, I have some business to do.
no. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
Can we build a statue of ourselves there?
So you heard my announcement,
I really
did
hope
you?
that
What do you think?
the recording
Interested?
part of it didn't pick up that computer sound, because I would have messed up the joke.
Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business!
Paimon's,
We'll never be
Primo
short
Gem
of
store.
Mora ever again!
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction
Yep,
of
I
the
guess
Jade
so.
Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my
Wow.
secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we'd better get going.
Okay.
First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you
Yo, the
seem
new
like an
character?
eminent and distinguished young lady to me.
That everyone
I
sends
can
for?
see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private.
Keqing
We
Ningguang.
can get
Ooh.
down to brass tacks.
For the, oh yeah, I
No.
forgot. You can,
I
pick
don't
like
need
one
it.
a 4-star.
Ah, don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her? Oh, right, yeah.
I might go for Yonsei. I don't know. Quest time! Let's go!
They said they had some useful information. Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find.
Ah, it's over this way. Oh, we cut out Paimon's voice line. Got Ningguang yesterday? Nice. What are the current role characters? Alright. Cool. Oh. You come here all the way for nothing?
Let's keep looking.
Oh. Nice. Imagine they did that for like a 5-star. Like you get to just choose a 5-star from like a list. A lot of people were thinking that'd be what the anniversary was, but... Dude, I remember I was looking through,
Well, will you look at that, ma'am?
what was I gonna say?
Nowhere left
I
to
was
run.
looking back at an old video. I think like this week I was like working on the Genshin video, and in one of the streams we were talking about how like what the possible anniversary rewards were gonna be. Oh God, just
Don't
looking
worry,
at them now.
we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
Gambling implies that
already
there's a
told you.
casino in this world.
I don't need your information.
Where is it exactly?
If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Yo, were those the eye contacts from Pokemon
Come
Sword and
on,
Shield?
ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over, and nobody...
That guard is
gets
just like enjoying the
won't-
plants while like a literal robbery is
No
happening.
more excuses! I know you have money. I saw you.
Gotcha, Scanner.
Yeah, I
Yep,
saw
they
you
tried to roll a good
strolling
character.
into the Oli Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich,
That or she
so
knows a
much to
god.
you and giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's
They
not
wasted.
right.
They ended up wasting all their
What are
money.
you
Yep.
afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
This is them, officer.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith. What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business. I swear.
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Nice.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
Huh?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
Probably kill him too.
You can't do that. That's way too violent.
Paimon's not
Liyue
that
Harbor.
violent.
There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
So, I got the, I don't know if y'all know the game like Dreams. Where it's like, you know, basically Game Boy Garage for PlayStation. And I got it yesterday. We might stream it eventually. But I was going through just some random ones, and I found a Genshin Impact one. And I think it was called, like, Genshin Impact Zombies, Liyue Harbor. And it was literally just, like, a zombie shooting game, but in Liyue Harbor. Probably get smashed into a rock. Yep, that's about to happen right now.
No, apparently not.
Really? So,
As well as
how
in the
exactly have you-
Liyue zombie apocalypse, apparently. Still waiting for that arc.
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all,
Does that
you
count
can't
as
work
just
on an empty stomach.
drugs for food? Probably not, but
Do you think Shenhe might be an adeptus?
I mean
Seems
everyone
like it's her
here
first
is,
time in
so
Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an adeptus, that would
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought
that's
your
not
prescription.
Shishi. Unless she just really grew or something.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating them.
Yummy.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you.
True.
Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Because I'm not sure
Doesn't
whether
sound
I will
safe.
remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
Or just someone who lives in the mountains.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
Dang it, Paimon!
I see.
Thinking about food
I heard
again.
something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Yes.
Then
let's
let's
have
not
basically
delay.
a god help us.
I have a plan.
Actually, wait, can't we just get, like...
Great! Paimon
Zhongli to
this
just
is gonna be the
summon them?
plan ever!
Actually,
I am
probably
not
not. It
sure
doesn't have
whether
his, like,
or to what
powers
extent
anymore,
this
does he?
plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us.
Wait, what?
Then, we alone shall become the victors.
Alright,
No! That is not
You know what?
acceptable!
it's murder
Not by a
time.
long shot!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the
I'm
list
surprised
and work
Paimon
down.
isn't, like,
So,
just
for plus
jumping to the
strike-
idea of murder.
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Bye, Hugh.
Snake!
What are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much
I
wound
wonder if they're ever
dressing
gonna
all
give
of a
like
sudden?
Paimon like a
I'm
backstory
not
arc.
too sure. I did hear she's looking to
Must
rebuild
have,
the
I don't
Jade
know.
Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain
Jodra, welcome.
Treatises. When
And Naomi,
activated,
welcome.
Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed.
How you
As
guys
far
doing?
as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Yes, the. Well, don't let
quite
Paimon
welcome.
hear you say that, because
Good luck to you all.
she'll like
And if
annihilate
there's
the
anything
world or
further you
something.
need from me, just come to the Boo
Just
Boo
enter our
Pharmacy.
dimension and completely destroy it. If she do people talked bad. Alright, anyway. Let's go back into town. I'm doing good. Oh, hello, random person.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're
Oh.
finally back.
Where'd you come from?
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay
When
and
you
help out
don't
if I
know,
happen
like,
to see
which
you.
quest this section's
I see.
actually in.
Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful.
Is that Bennett's voice
Thank you,
actor?
Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece.
One Piece?
We are holding it on behalf of someone who has
If
asked
I had
us
the
to put it up
hat
for auction.
next to me,
And
I'd like
a lot
grab
of
it and put it
interested
on. But
parties
it's like
have already
over
come
there,
to
right
us
on the bed.
inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't
VCO?
bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But
Yo, we watch some One Piece
Sunset
later?
Vermilionite?
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
But I do still have that.
Who?
Just like off-brand Frankie
Hmm,
thing.
Seagazer was once very close to
And of
Mountain
course the
Shaper,
chopper keychain.
but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Rip.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Seagazer
wish you
once built
customized
an
your
abode
character,
to
that'd
store
be
his
cool.
rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some
Add
Sunset
some like
Vermilionite.
costumes and stuff.
After
or, like,
Seagazer
a
passed,
costume
the
store.
abode was abandoned,
and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly
They just
certain
add a
that it
whole
is
new
situated
banner,
in
and
the
it's
Lisha
just
area.
like clothing
That's
for
great.
traveler.
But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, you know, disrespectful with him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Seagazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Seagazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
Oh, we'll be able to watch it for 3 days, really? Oh.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms.
Fight time.
Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
I think that's what we could watch tonight.
We will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
Alright, let's go. Find out where we need to go. Over this way. Hopefully we get enough promo gems to do a wish today. If not today, then soon. I probably could. We need like, what, like 4 more? Probably get some promo gems from this.
Let's see. Xingqiu
We'll
said
be able
it
to be
should be
Discord
around
and-
here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
Could watch it there. We're about to go through a magic portal. We just end up at a different dimension.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
Oh, those things have names? Ah! 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 We'll fall down. Sir, this is not very safe.
The
We
Sealy
could
got
just
to
slide
here
off.
and then disappear. Should we go over and take a look?
No, I never heard they even had a name. Geo.
Some in-the-field research?
Oh, let's go.
What? Were
Whoa!
we just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
Yo, are we in all rest
I
now?
believe this is the abode of that Adept. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really?
Wonder if they'll add this as like a thing for the teapot.
Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
That's a bit
All right, then
violent.
let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
The question is, do we go for Shenhu? God, I messed. I'm sorry. I tried to say the name right. Should we go for her? Should we go for Xiao, or should I just alter in between? I'm unsure.
Obey!
Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh. I think I'll probably like alter between the two banners. Or maybe I'll end up just not end up getting it. Or getting it and just end up getting Xiao or Ganyu. Or not Xiao, Zhongli or Ganyu. Parkour! What's on here? Oh, a chest. Nice. Let's go down here. Boom! Activate this. Hopefully this dungeon doesn't have like challenge that I don't have the character for, like that one time where I had to do the fire puzzle, but I only had the I think I was like shingling, I think, and I had to use Guava for a puzzle where you had to like light the thing, like light the statue things in order. God. Stay tuned for that Saturday. There's a Genshin video coming out then.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Manifest! Oh, Cryo incarnate!
I'm not sure if the like controls are different on the PS5 compared to PS4, because I'm on the I was on the PS4 version. I'm on the PS5 now. I think it is different. I think it was square before.
Live! Unleash!
Oh.
Feeble! Obey! Do your master's bidding!
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Retribution!
Boom, 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 boom.
Manifest! Obey!
Yo. Are you gonna roll her or are you still saving for Ganyu?
Whoa! We're gonna fall!
My flame.
Oh, wait, that actually did fall damage?
Is everyone okay?
Wait. I didn't think it'd do that.
Look! The ceiling
Hold up.
beneath the clouds again!
Ganyu. Must
It
keep
looks like we
zipping.
need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Ow. Okay, well, that didn't really help
Obey!
much.
Unleash! By ordinance divine! My will embodied!
Nice. Oh, that is a ruin guard.
My will embodied!
Moment of birth. Burst forth. Verdict is...
Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
Come to be.
My will embodied.
Do you have any food? I don't think I have any food. I do not have any food.
Pew pew.
Yeah, we're fine.
You'll regret that.
What if they'll ever have like a dungeon or quest where there's like more than we have like 2 trial characters?
Unleash. Do your master's bidding.
Diana special. I'm a rock.
Obey.
Ow. Heal. Okay, well the healing isn't really
Take your
helping
true
much.
form.
Time for retribution. Burst forth. Feel this ancient power. Is that all you've got?
Pew pew.
Take your true form. Unleash. Cryo incarnate.
Let's go.
Obey.
Got him. Is this one gonna fall too? Everguard's about to wake up, isn't it? Yep.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Ah!
It's not even letting me do the parachute. Oh.
Luckily, there was a pool of water.
What happened to the
bottom.
ruin guard though?
Otherwise, that could have ended very
That's a big
differently. Hey! That series on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
It's dungeon time. It'd be cool to have more dungeons and stuff in the village world. I am making some. Oh. Oh. Oh, so it's like one of these. Nice. Gonna hate the final boss fight, am I? Oh. Oh boy. No, not. We're fine. We got this. No!
Great fairy.
Okay, that's actually kind of bad.
Leave me.
No! I don't have any healer now.
Come to be. There can be no excuse.
Okay, this is not good. There are no checkpoints here too. I'm gonna have to do all this again. Probably. I mean, I got this as food. Don't do that. Actually, won't do anything though.
Live.
They're both
My time has
winning. Well, that's not good. Of course. Ah. Is there even any checkpoint?
Burst forth.
Or am I gonna have to do the whole thing again if I die? Because I'm not in the best spot now. Unless I literally just wait for like 5 minutes to just get everybody back up.
Seems my research.
And I died from nothing, literally. Oh, now it brings me back here. Oh, nice. Great. It was a lot better than I expected. Oh, does that ring thing really do damage? Really? I have to jump over it and dodge all these things?
I shall not yield.
Without really having any health? Woo. No! That barely hit. It barely even hit me. Okay, this is not. Oh. And of course. Well, this point just reset.
My will embodied.
Let's go to Traveler. Hello, rank, welcome. Ow.
This is not the end.
Run. Did it like give me enough space to run?
Come into being.
Unleash! Obey! Do your master's bidding!
Okay.
Manifest!
Great fairy!
Okay.
Don't leave me.
The one time it actually does damage, it gets the healer. Okay.
Take your true form!
Witness my great undertaking. Burst forth.
This fight seems a bit unfair, I feel. I don't know. I don't really have a good healer on me because
No escape from fate.
Retribution!
What are you doing? Did the like little wave things always like damage you? Because I don't remember them. I do have Bennett, yeah. I wonder if I should probably just put more focus on Bennett.
Ashes to ashes. Just.
I don't really use Bennett that much. Cause I usually use Barbara, but then I've been kind of using Diota a little bit lately because the Senora fight.
Obey! Manifest!
Maybe I should like just put more focus on Bennett.
I
Try to
shall
get
not
him
yield.
leveled up,
Take your true form!
and then use him as my healer. But I do kind of already have the loot. I don't know. You can figure it out. Bennett's easier to use. Yeah, probably. Whew.
Unleash!
Ow. Burn! Wait, down is ice, isn't she? Oh, I was thinking she was like water or something.
By ordinance divine. Oh, my curse.
Oh, okay.
To bear.
I forgot to hold it. I don't play Diode much. Boom. I want to get the ult up, but I don't know.
There can be no excuse or defense.
Okay. Oh well.
Obey! Manifest! My
Ah,
time
okay.
has come.
Oh. Well, neither of my actually strong ones are working now, so try to get the ult up so I can heal.
Coming to be.
Yeah, I'm really doing more artifact grinding, but I just haven't had the chance. And even when I do, I've mainly just been focusing on the Luke.
Burst forth.
Slowly going through.
Coming to be. My experiment failed.
Can I revive yet? I can. I did. Just gonna try not to die for now until I get like a healing thing up. Oh, I don't know how I did damage there, but yeah, but I don't want to restart the whole thing, so we're just gonna go just push through it. I'll switch team after, or if I need to. But I'm already here, so I don't want to like restart the whole thing. And it's not even going up. So I don't even know there's a point in doing that.
Unleash! Obey!
And okay.
My will embodied! My curse! To bear.
Alright, whatever. Well, let's retry it. Now I gotta re-heal my whole... Dang it. Oh well. Ugh, pain. Being underleveled sucks. But it's like, I don't want to do grinding right now because I'm streaming. So it's kind of a mess. I'll just go with my normal team. Hopefully we can get through it without dying. Did I mess up? I think I messed up. Come on. Okay, good. There's a place to stand. There we go. There we go.
We can do this.
I'll have to go through all the dialogue again too.
With any luck.
Really? Look, and now that
I have to do all the like other
These
stuff.
are not real. If we want to go down, we must first.
All right, then let's.
I sense the
Unleash! Obey!
Ooh. I'm gonna get this one. I wonder how like far the like limit is. Like, I wonder if I'm able to run to that, and if I climb it, there's probably treasure. But I don't want to do that because I want to hurry back to where I was. Oh. Let's go. There's no enemy here. Forgot there was no enemy here. Just assumed there was. Oh no, there's slimes. Almost finished the new area? Nice. How is it? Nice. Decent. Cool.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Ooh.
Manifest!
Mobs are a bit more difficult, are they? Of course they are.
In your dreams!
Wait, why are they do that? My brain is just dead right now.
You will regret this!
Boom. Get him.
Main core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
Beat it up! Beat it up! Yeah!
Whoa! We're gonna fall! Is everyone okay? Look! The Celia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first. embodied. My will embodied. Do your master's bidding.
All right. Boom, boom, boom.
Obey! Manifest!
Ah, one of these.
I'll protect us.
Ow.
Moment of birth. Come into being.
Get him, yeah. He's trying.
Unleash!
Time for retribution.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Come on, we can do it. Go, Barbara, go.
Manifest! My will embodied. Cryo incarnate.
Thank you.
Disappear. Witness my great undertaking.
Bonk.
Time for retribution.
Unleash!
Nice.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Luckily, there is a pool of water at
Forgot
the
that
bottom.
the water
Otherwise, that
stops
could
you
have ended very differently.
from gliding.
Hey, that series on the move again. Let's catch up with it, huh? Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Oh. There's up there. I don't know if that leads to anything. 56, nice. I don't know what my adventure rank is.
I'll protect us.
Manifest! My will embodied by ordinance divine.
There's one. Well, almost. He's got like 1 HP left.
Verdict is
Yeet.
burst forth. Moment of birth.
Obey!
Let the show go.
How are you guys doing today? Oh, here we go. Oh, I gotta fight this more.
Transfiguration.
Yo, hello, Quincy. How's it going? You got FNAF? Nice. Getting some banana pieces? Nice. Oh, I have to fight these. Just some ruin guards.
Feel this ancient power. Seems my research is over.
True form.
Getting crash words for Ganyu. Good luck. I've been getting kind of meh down artifacts. I don't think I've gotten any like good ones. Actually, I've been doing the dungeon that gives her like recommended set, and I haven't really gotten like any 5 stars for the set sheet that like is for her.
Ready, steady, go!
Oh. At least I know I'm strong enough to take on 2 level 80 ruin guards. So maybe I should focus on other characters, because maybe Damsel is fine for now.
Damn you.
Because he's been my main focus.
Unleash, obey. Do your master's bidding. Manifest.
I'll protect us.
Got some border up there. Oh yeah, sure. I probably should level up more. Wonder if I should try like getting Bennett up. That'd be worth going into. Ooh. Nice.
Let's dance.
Oh, there he is.
Look,
Ooh,
over
that's
there.
cool.
Could that be the Sunset Vermilionite?
Yo. Wait, we need to do 3 of these? Might go for Xiao. Nice. Ah, oh, so there was another one here before too. Well, what's that one's backstory?
Is this it? Is this the Sunset Vermilionite?
Yo.
So huge. That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something.
You're not gonna be
If
rolling
we
with him
activate
for
it here,
Ganyu?
there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely!
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure? Be careful.
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a plostrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it.
3 weeks away from
But if
Ganyu.
something this heavy
All of
lands
your
on you,
just everything that happened in your life has led up to this moment.
Gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the plostrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
Man, it is cool how they're doing like 3 reruns of Banner
huge
now.
rock all by herself. Huh. Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Hope she comes early. Ooh, hopefully. How much do you think you'd be willing to spend for her? Rock. Oh, this looks new. I mean, they probably, because it is like a whole building thing to build it. But I feel like, has this been here before? I don't know. Drop like $100, you're getting her, yo. Dude, imagine if they didn't have the pity system. How much would you guys be willing to spend before it's like, it's
Oh my
not
God,
worth?
I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's got to be one of those adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhua and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest plostrite specimen. But
Another
I
gotcha
have to
game
correct
has
you
a
on one
pity
point.
system. We have to do
It's not helper.
330 rolls.
It's
Dang.
secretary.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we
Imagine.
found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it
You
is
broke.
the finest piece of
Oof.
plostrite we have
Do we
received
like
so
that?
far. If everything goes according
Didn't
to
get, you
plan,
know,
we will use this
but,
piece
hey,
in the
maybe we'll
foundation
get
of the Jade
one of the
Chamber,
next couple
which will enable
characters.
us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Shenhua, Shenhua, just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises.
Oh, really?
What kind of
Oh,
reaction
dang.
is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold her head up high and break into a big smug smile.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Shenhua?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. Alright? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
Okay. If you insist.
My phone vibrating so loudly.
Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
Oh. Anyway. No spending money on other characters who plan on raising them. Or... Because, you know, this is just want to collect. I mean, I don't plan on really spending money on any of the ones kind of currently. Where do I go? Oh, okay. Oh, Zayaka.
Hi there. Checking in, are we? You're just in time.
I already did
We
spend
only
some
have
on
2 rooms
Ito,
left.
but didn't get them, so I'm
Since
probably
this
just
was
gonna
chosen
go
as the
with
building
normal
site for the
rolls
new
next
Jade
couple.
Chamber, we've had a constant
Maybe it's
stream
only
of
if I
people
don't
in
get
this
'em.
area. And not just workers
don't know.
either. Visitors,
We'll see.
business people, tea sellers, all sorts. So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The
Every
other room
hotel
is
be
just
like-
at the door on the left.
But I
Here are
want
your
Ito!
keys. All right.
I really want
Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it.
I didn't get them.
Shenhua, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Hyman's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here.
Yeah, I wanted both of them.
Hyman couldn't help but notice
Got up,
one of
Ito.
the guests walk in
didn't
with
get-
a
Ito.
huge grilled chicken drumstick before.
Because I've been focusing on
One
Duluth.
for Shenhua too. She can have it as a midnight snack, or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
I don't
All right.
roll for like
I
characters
will head
just
to
to
my
like
room for
have the
now.
strongest.
If
know?
you need
It's
anything,
just
don't
cool to have
hesitate to
them.
disturb me.
They're cool.
I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door. Mm-hmm. See you tomorrow.
Hey,
Is that a car?
what's she doing here?
Why does that sound like a car?
Let's go and say hi.
Was that just me, or does it sound like a car just like driving? Just swerving or whatever.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhua 2 Cloud Retainer?
What level do you have to be to get to Inazuma?
Naturally. Save for
Not
Ganyu,
sure
who spends the
what the
majority
world
of her
level
time
is.
in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted
I'm
with
at, like, I think
Shenhe
45.
to some degree.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhua feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's
35,
thinking
think so.
maybe it'd be better
I
if
wonder
we
what
called
like
her
the
by
max
her
is going to be at
Adeptus
the
name
end of the
instead.
game.
Her Adeptus name. Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct.
60 is like the current.
However,
I don't know if they're going to like
Shenhe
extend
is
it.
human.
Oh, right. Wait, what? What? You knew already? So is Paimon the only one who didn't know?
Well, Paimon doesn't
Do
have
you
the
mean
stream
to
chat to tell
say
her.
that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well, to start
Probably,
with,
yeah.
problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
You know, classic 6-year-old fighting god.
Sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not
30?
only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhe might have...
Not necessarily.
Killed God.
Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shenhe may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind, and she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her. Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day.
Uh-oh.
Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well.
Ah, yes.
It is only by
Leaf
fate
on
that
the
people's
ground
paths
that
may cross.
totally
Now
is
that
not
Shenhe's
just
path has crossed
a
with
part of the
yours,
stone texture.
please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
Oh, nice.
So, Shenhua...
Oh, actually,
no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus.
Dialogue. Hold on. Oh, alright, we gotta go to 8 to 12. Boom. I don't know how much longer the quest is for now.
Hey! So, Shenhua...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you, so I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me. After all, Master is... very talkative.
Is this a part of like the
Sorry,
Quest?
Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title Friend very much indeed.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list. But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going. After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly. Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it. They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Oh, other new people.
Look! Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Bylin! And hey, Beto! And hey! Person Paimon doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced.
Was just the whole
Before
thing
we
like
find
rebuilt
some suitable
overnight?
plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beto, you're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is... sorry, not sure we've met.
Shenhe. I am their... friend.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew.
Crewmate among us?
Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to
welcome
borrow a
back.
boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plastrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side.
A little different.
Wow. So it looks like the three of us are competitors now.
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help him win.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think?
Sounds great, but how does it change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yun. The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Suling if he's heard of them. You guys...
Whatever,
what's it called? Will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory.
Oh yeah, we'll probably
I'm
get
gonna
to
take
that
off.
and then
See you later.
stream.
Okay, let's go.
Let's see, what if I did try making a Pokemon fan game again?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
Ooh,
The boss's
what's
question
the opera
annoying,
called?
is it?
Paimon wants to go see
Oh
it.
boy.
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Alright, let's go. I just went into like a Discord, like the volume got more annoying. Oh yeah, isn't it like the water dragon thing? But I just go onto Discord, and in like the Discord like group thing I have with like my like IRL friends, I just see a picture of just like Goku just dead on the floor with Chopper like right next to him.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
The vortex, yeah.
Excuse me, Master
It's actually
John.
like a boss fight this
We were
time.
wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My
We
name
are.
is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon.
It's like a Fire Emblem
My
character.
brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber. The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium. If I remember correctly,
more
Lady Ningguang
stuff
sourced her
now.
Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions.
So elemental sight!
It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market. I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine Damsel of Devastation also takes place on that mountain. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
Let's go. Oh god. I never noticed if a character's moving, their like title moves with it. That's cool. We're gonna have to fight something, aren't we?
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. Oh, this is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic towering peaks and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine Damsel of Devastation is said to have taken place
You're
here.
not going to bed? Alright, have a good night.
Adepti wander oft, where mortals seldom stride.
It is 8.
Indeed.
We'll probably be wrapping up soon.
This
I
looks
don't know
like
how
a
much
place
longer
that
the
one
quest
might
is.
expect to be frequented by Adepti.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
It's a bit long, is it?
A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite!
Oh.
The legend first arose in this area.
It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness.
Oh, really? Oh.
The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me."
What a nasty piece of work! Ugh. Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place!
But
Now
the monster
Paimon
was
wants
so
violence.
terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
No! Don't do it, little girl!
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor. Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world. And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air.
I really like this story.
Neat.
But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron! Yeah!
Neat. Good night, or have a good night, Red. I'll see ya next time. Oh, use there we go. Elemental sight time, the most useful and most used thing in the game. Elemental sight. This probably isn't it, right? No. Whoa. Oh. Cool. Oh, there's the other one. Dang it, I'm gonna have school soon.
This should be enough Star Splinter Iron.
I'm gonna try to
Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
get a bunch of
I saw a
videos.
village on
Like,
our way here.
get like
Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
what, like five or so videos, or just try to get a bunch of different videos so I can just upload them even when I don't have the time to edit. Yo, hello Ryan, welcome. I think I'm in American servers or whatever, so I don't know.
Hey, there really is someone here.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna wrap the stream.
Looks
Oh well.
like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something?
You good?
Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well,
He good?
whatever. Guess we're on our own here. Shenhua, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shenhe. You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think you can find some information in the village. And this place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
They're just a little, like,
You know this guy, Shenhua?
whatever they're called. Like, we learned what they're called, but I forgot.
Thank you,
They're
kind
just flying
sir.
above the
We'll
house.
go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
Alright, let's go. Well, there's something there. The magic glowing thing.
What's this?
Oh. I don't want to read all this out loud. To summon a god and other sacrifice, huh? Huh. Well, that's sus.
So, Shenhe is the divine damsel? Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier. According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it. Oh, it looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
Alright, but chest. The important thing.
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh, we need to do this quest before we can do multiplayer again, so... Oh, I have to keep looking around? Alright. Ooh. Oh, wait! You can use elemental sight to figure out where the things are? That's actually really useful. I didn't know elemental sight had a use other than quests.
So it seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic incantation.
Oh,
but in
God.
fact, he summoned
That's
an evil
dark.
god's remains, which took the form of a monster. His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to a terrible tragedy. The villagers moved away in fear, without ever learning the truth. And now, this place is deserted. Still, I do wonder what the connection is between Shenhe and Mingjin.
I feel like I should read some of them out loud.
But still no mention of
But,
Subrosium.
I'm too tired to
Let's
do
have a
that.
look over there.
There's more? I wonder if we should create just like abandoned places in the village world. I mean, there are some. Right place, right time. You need to find it. If you stand in the middle of the lake. at dusk and look the direction of the setting sun. Is this like just the way to get light arrows?
So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Subrosium. Let's go back and tell Shenhua the news.
It'd be cool, like, in the village world, if, I don't know, like, there was just, like, people just wrote more, like, diary stuff. And then, like, you know, I don't know, that'd be cool. Then they'd be like, oh, it's the whole thing.
One year when I was back visiting,
Yo, hello,
I heard a story about a white-haired
lover, I think? I don't know. But welcome, how's it going?
I never imagined
We're
it
just
was
playing
you.
some Genshin.
I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate.
Really?
Well, we all know how that story ended. I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhua, we're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhua, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhua, look! This tells us how to find Subrosium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake.
Let's go then.
Yo, let's go.
Miss Shenhua, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the divine Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts. So I'd like to change them.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay.
Good luck with getting other characters too.
Huh?
My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
Don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
Shenhua! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! Let's go!
We can't keep Paimon waiting.
We can't let someone else beat us to it!
Or Paimon's gonna have to commit murder again. Let's go. I don't think that we can, but I wonder if there's an area where we can like look on and see like one of the future areas. I think it's all like blocked off by mountains though. But it'd be cool if you could like see like the desert area or whatever, like from one of the mountaintops. Actually, they'd probably just have fog there. if there was a place you could save. Ducks. Ducks are blue. Oh, we have to wait until evening. What time is it now? Imagine we just like don't time travel, we just stay here and just sit and wait the whole time. Yo! Is that the person who's gonna be in the banner? Actually, let's... I can do multiplayer now. So let's start this another time. Like, let's wrap up here. And then we'll start the quest another time. Or next time. So we'll wrap up stream here. I'll see y'all next time. Maybe tomorrow. Mario Party or something like that. I've been wanting to play it lately, but just haven't gotten to it. I'll see you all next time. Good night, goodbye. Yeet. Also, will at some point play Dreams.